Welcome back. Okay, so you've had week 1 over. You figured out who your target market is. I hope you had fun figuring that out and who you want to target this month. This week, we will be reading the next chapter, which is a bonus chapter called How to Create a Marketing Plan, Learn Advertising versus Marketing, which I found very helpful because I've always wondered, like, marketing and advertising are the same thing, right? And we usually kind of spend money on both, but she defines it for us. So how can you relate this book to your business? This one seems like it will relate more to a lot of brick and mortar, but like I showed you in our original Zoom video, take lots of notes, write side margins out and go, this is how I can relate this to my business. Do you know what your ROI is? Do you know what ROI stands for? Return on investment. So I want you to figure out what your return on investment. This week, I will upload a sample tracker into our file section of this group. What I love, I just started doing this myself. So anytime you make a sample and you hand it out, kind of figure out how much it costs. How much, do you use the baggies? How much per bag does it cost if you make a sample? So I just made 53 room spray samples. So I'm going to take my $8, and then I'll divide it by 53. If you want to get nitty gritty, you can take your commission out of it and go, well, I really only paid this much for it, or I got it half off. So I'm going to divide that by 53, and then that's how much each little room spray liquid costs me. And then I bought little atomizers to put it in, so that cost me. So each sample I'm making, I'm just guessing, let's say it's $1. So every time I hand out that sample, in the tracker you write their name, what month you gave them a sample, and then below it, there's months, and you get to say, oh, they bought from me in April. So you can track and go, okay, she spent $50 with me in April, and I sent that spray in March. So are all these people that I'm handing samples out to, are they repurchasing? Or do I need to stop sending samples to Sandy because it's been over 6 months I've sent her samples and she's not reordering? So then you can kind of gauge where your ROI is going. So it's really important to track your marketing. That's part of your marketing, are your samples. So make sure you're tracking that. So bonus chapter, make sure you read it. And then you're going to make your list of 100. Why do we do that? Because we reconfigure where we're going in our business when we redo our list of 100. We want to make sure that we're following up with all those people. We've also defined our market, our target market. Have you reached out to your target market? Have you posted about who you're targeting? Now come up with your list of 100 and make sure you're working that list. So that part of your challenge. The second half of your challenge is, what's your marketing budget? What's your marketing budget for the month and then maybe for the year? So if you're just making samples and you're like, well, Shelly, I spend this much on buying bars or bricks per month, or / if you do the Send the Month kit or bricks in the fall, and I make all these samples, who are you handing your samples out to? Are you handing them out to people who are wanting to purchase? Are you handing them out to just everybody? Or are you only handing them out to people who are purchasing? Then you can figure out your ROI. So that sample tracker list could be really long. Like, I'm sending a sample out to all the people who've requested a catalog and then a few of my good customers. So from this month on, I will be tracking to say, okay, I sent one out to Sandy, I sent one out to Melissa, I sent one out to Laura. Now maybe I'll send them another one next month. And then if they don't purchase by month 3, I'll probably kind of kick them out of my sample list until they purchase some more. So do you see, by thinking about where our money is going, we can better hone in on less spending over here and more gaining over here. Okay, so this is why I love this. So budget, what's your marketing budget, and make your list of 100. That's your challenge, and obviously read the bonus chapter. And I'll see you later.